Gets by him and Bryson. Outlet pass for Cassian. Now to McDavid. McDavid drives his way in. Here is Connor McDavid. Oh, upstairs. What a goal! Wow! He roofed that.
Wow! Hard battle on the half wall, and McDavid predictably wins it. Dashing to his right, looking to create shorthanded. Around Gaudreau to the net, scores!
But he fights through it as he often does, keeps it going, fends off one, there's another one, he fends that one off, and then that quick release. Back
the draw, Ehlers from Scheifele and Connor at 13:57 of the third. Speaking of Connor, here's McDavid, beat him in, shoots and scores! He's done it again! Coast to coast, and this game is tied!
Talk about putting on the Jets once again, and this has been such a tight checking game, but watch this, not to be denied. That inside move, put a puck to an area, backhand, forehand.
Then it's jumped to center ice by Bure, picked up by Bure. Bure shoots, score!
Watch Bure flip this puck up and over. It's up and over both defensemen's stick, and he has Roman Turek going the other way, shoots it back against the grain, and one of the most exciting players in the league, if not the most exciting player.
16 seconds left on a Vancouver power play. Here come the Canucks. Ridley for Bure. Pavel Bure in for a shot. He scores!
Which way did he go? Wow! How many times can you talk about the speed? And I tell you this, the speed is one thing, but being able to handle the puck with the speed, that's another thing.
Убежит Буре, убегает, его цепляет, но Павел убегает и далеко, чуть-чуть далеко отпускает шайбу, но она попадает в ворота. К огромной радости наших болельщиков счет становится 6-4. После броска Павла Буре счет становится 6-4. 6-4 наши ребята выиграли.
McDavid deep, shoots and scores. This guy is unbelievable.
I remember watching this in the playoffs and telling people, yeah, this is hard work and then finesse.
4-3 Vancouver. Here's Pavel Bure. Kicks it to the stick. He scores! Look, and he sees a hole. Now watch him break to the open. Gets a couple strikes on short side. And a motion. He played it to Bork, and it got by him again. Bure hustles after it. He's got a breakaway over the blue line. Cuts to the net. What a play! Oilers got the matchup they wanted. Rangers having trouble changing here. McDavid gets him in the middle. And it hit something, and now here's a race. Here's Bure. He's in alone. He's running in, and he scores! Now here's Bure dancing. He scores! Give up 3 or 4. A steal by McDavid. A breakaway. In on Corpusalo. He scores! Hyman gets the puck free to the right side. Back to McDavid. Takes a look. Shoots. Scores! McDavid posted into the power play.
Okay, so we're going to be comparing McDavid and Pavel Bure. A lot of you don't know Pavel Bure so well, if at all, so let's get you started.
Goals. McGillney and Messier. Here's Bure now going hard to the net. Bure scores! What a nice move by Pavel Bure.
Keep your body between him and the net. And DeVries gets just turned inside, outside. There's DeVries. And look at Bure. Outside, cuts it, fakes the shot, goes around Curtis Joseph wide to the forehand.
Very well. And it's cleared out to center again by David Bruce. Canucks go back to get it. 120 on the power play. Here comes Pavel Bure. Gaining speed, right into the zone.
Bure with the puck, stick-handed, forced to the line, still turning, still moving, looking for a chance to shoot, coming in front.
Pavel was type of player that there's not a lot of guys who can do that, but literally bring people out of their seats.
Turns on the speed, trying to break.
Incredibly explosive. He just made things happen where you didn't think anything could happen.
Here he comes on board. Over the line. Crashes through. Is in. Scores!
He was scary with the puck. I mean, he could do stuff. It made the other players look like they were in another league.
Around the net. Bure dumped it out front. A good tricky move.
Watch what he does. He flips it up in the air to get it by all the sticks, and then runs around to the other side of the circle and tries the backhand slapper.
He faked, brought it back to his forehand.
Wait, what? McDavid? What is he doing on this video?
Where a wide open Patrick Maroon
It's
was waiting.
Bure versus McDavid. Your discretion advised.
Saturday.
Look at McDavid go to work here.
Connor McDavid scores. What a goal!
I mean, the guy is pretty good. But you'd think McDavid would do moves like that more often.
Great pick off here by Dreisaitl.
Into the order zone, works to the right side, trying to hop by Glenn, does, centers it, Adam Saw scores! A spectacular goal! What a play by Pavel Bure!
Bure made a beautiful move.
You'll notice that through the legs move was a variation of this move, which people often say Mario Lemieux did first. Well, he may have scored with it first. Bure did those moves 2 and 3 seasons before this.
Bounced in, rebound, loose in front. And Koskinen made
Look at the hand-eye coordination.
Charging down the ice. He's got a step. He's in. Backhand score. A beauty. And Connor McDavid.
We're going to look at some great goals and rushes and attempts by both players. But one of the things I want you to keep an eye on is the difference in the defense.
He tried to wrap it across for Yzerman, and it comes loose for Pavel Bure. Watch out for him. Let it go wide on Lidstrom. He gets in for a chance to score! What a play by Pavel Bure! Holy cow!
Even this could be called nowadays, but back then it was perfectly legal.
When he made the move on Lidstrom to go back to the outside, Lidstrom was caught. And what a move by Pavel Bure.
Kerfoot's pass broken up, and look out, here he goes. Working against Riley. What a move. Look at that. Are you watching this?
Okay, so this is one of McDavid's eye fakes where he looks away like there's someone else there. Riley should be able to tell that there isn't, but he's so busy looking at McDavid and somehow falls for the fake. It's like a Jedi mind trick. Honestly, that's something I can't think of Bure doing. Here he tries a similar cutback to the left, but he's in too close. And he never changed his speed either. And this is something that happened when people got by you a lot back then.
Back the other way quickly. McDavid cutting for the net. Backhand, he scores! Before they started to convert, and Connor McDavid and the power play group has said they're getting the chances they want. They just got to execute.
That's some pretty fast stick handling.
Scores!
One of the things about McDavid is he adapts to the situation very quickly.
The speed of McDavid up the middle. He shoots. One to Eberle. Eberle pushes it ahead. Here is McDavid. McDavid trying to split the defense. McDavid, what a play! What a goal! Oh my, Connor McDavid!
McDavid makes his one defenseman look drunk. Honestly, I don't know what he was doing with one hand on his stick.
Played up by Kravchuk. Here comes Pavel Bure again. Nice move for Bure. Bure's got
Look at the hold.
movement. Across the goal face there.
Dumoulin and Lawler are the defensemen. And here comes Bure. Pass Sykes.
That's like some kind of high stick / cross check hybrid.
Yeah, and speed skating.
Because he's got it. He's fast.
I mean, look at some of these. 2 guys here hooking him.
Bure's winding up, and he can go coast to coast. Here's Bure, hauled down by Carlisle.
With the speed, and a good penalty by Carlisle.
Imagine how many goals Bure could have got if this stuff didn't happen. I mean, look at the one guy before the hook. He tries to leg sweep Bure. And there were lots of plays in the past where people don't hook, obviously. There are people that play that kind of game. They want to take it easy. But on the average, things were a lot dirtier, and you had to go through a lot more hurdles and physical obstacles back then. These next 2 plays, Bure adapts to the hooking in different ways.
Павел Буре контролирует шайбу, ищет пути к воротам. Хорошо, выходит сбоку и шайба от конька защитника в результате прохода Павла Буре.
Away from him, and Messier skates out. Long lead pass for Bure. Bure going hard to the net.
Bure's just passing him. He's barely able to see him. He's already anticipating this and ducking under. Look at that. Look at this. Like, that's insane, man. Speaking of insane, you know this stick handling from the finals last year. Florida fans sure were wondering what was going on here.
McDavid to Perry.
The quick little hands, protection of the stick, and then up and over Bobrovsky is Corey Perry. This is just a thing of beauty, and at the end of a minute 50.
Oilers got the matchup they wanted. Rangers having trouble changing here. McDavid, beautiful move.
I mean, this Ranger goal is amazing, obviously, but once again, I mean, this guy here is standing still, literally looking for an autograph. And you'd figure one of these guys might at least try to grab him. Watch Bure when the defense opens up. He gets through easy, but boom, 2 hooks and the puck slides away. Imagine nowadays. I think Bure would have had a lot more plays like this, honestly. We actually got some rare audio recordings of what the defensemen were saying to McDavid and Bure, respectively, in these situations. Let's have a listen.
I love you. Love you. I used to f guys like you in prison.
Right out in front. Picked up by the Canucks. Here's Pavel Bure with Cliff running.
Step back, Daniel-san. Step back.
7 minutes.
You suck, Larissa. You suck. It's all my money. No, all my money. He ain't going to.
Hey, leave him alone, man. He's had enough.
Shut up.
Get him out. Mommy, look at his guts. He can't even stand up.
So what?
That don't mean squat. Johnny, leave him alone, man. He's had enough.
Him now the lead pass for Bure. Bure trying to break up.
Get him a body bag. Yeah.
All right. What do you think, Mr. Miyagi, huh?
I tell you how to Miyagi think. You dance around too much.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
And Connor's in flight. Tight turns, quick strides. He's got it. No. Oh, boy. Wow.
If you notice, the time seems to stop just after the red line, and I guess that's how they do it. I'm personally trying to keep track starting from the line and finishing on the line, because that's how they would do it in Olympic speed skating, right? This is one of only 2 videos of Bure doing the fastest skater relay. Bure here is racing on the bottom, and Tony Amonte is on the top.
Remember, these times are going to be averaged. Tony Amonte is out there now. Amonte racing against Pavel Bure.
I'm using my own clock here because they don't seem to have one, and that explains how Bure's official time is a fraction longer than this, but somehow Tony Amonte's is faster.
As he came across the line, and
I guess because the blade of the stick crossed the line first.
Bure will add to the total differential in favor of the World All-Stars.
Bure picked up speed in the corners. That's where he won this relay race against Amonte.
Tony Amonte at 13.7 and Bure at 13.988. So Amonte apparently came out on top there as they've got the radar guns down there.
It didn't look like that to the naked eye, did it?
No, but then again, when you're naked, a lot of things.
Peter Bonder's well out in front of Niedermayer. He would have had to have been at least 1 or 2 tenths of a second, which would have put him in around Mike Gartner's record, maybe even faster. Or maybe Niedermayer was slower.
My
naked eye tells me Bonder was ahead on that, but let's wait
and see.
Let's wait for the official tally, as they say in the TV business.
The only people that have ever beat the sorry Carl Hagelin and Jonathan Drouin, because you guys weren't going around the whole rink, and Dylan Larkin, well, we know about that. That leaves only Connor McDavid a number of times and Matthew Barzal. That puts a 37-year-old Mike Gartner as the 3rd fastest skater ever.
Mike Gartner has won this event before and is a favorite to win tonight because he posted the fastest time in the Super Skills competition held at Madison Square Garden. Just under 13 seconds for Mike.
These are Fedorov and Gartner's 1996 races simultaneously. Both are on the bottom. Gartner, who's in blue, you may notice at the end of this, when I show pictures of the start versus finish, is slightly back of Fedorov at the start picture. That's Mike Gartner's official time. Fedorov and Gartner appear to be in a tie. If you look at the right, Gartner seems to be about 1 or 2 frames back of the red line from Fedorov. You could deduct maybe 1/10 of a second there. And if they counted it from his stick, that's close to the actual time they have. So these times, in terms of accuracy, especially in the past, are not exactly Olympic level. There's Sami Kapanen at 13.649. Here's Kapanen trying to catch Bure in the 98 Olympics. Close, but not quite as fast there. And that's why we got to look at game situations. How fast was Bure blue line to blue line? Let's compare him with McDavid.
Вы посмотрите, Буре один прорывается к воротам.
At the line, here's a breakaway for Bure. Bure going in alone. 2-0.
That one, Bure looked like he was going faster than the time leads you to believe. That's because he had very little speed built up before he started. And this one, McDavid was basically at a dead start. But actually, the blue lines were farther apart in the 90s. They were 58 feet. And they changed for when Bure was in Florida to 54 feet. Now they're 50 feet. So I'll try to calculate the conversion for this to make it more accurate. Time divided by feet multiplied by feet in the opposite era.
Intercepted. And here's a breakaway for Pavel Bure. Pavel Bure skates in and scores.
Albert, back the other way. Here comes Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid blazing speed in by himself, and he scores!
Now played up high, drop pass for Bure, and Bure's got it. Pavel Bure and Bure in a foot race. Bure fires the shot to full, look behind him.
Lucic to McDavid, right up the middle, in on goal, and it's in!
Evan Bouchard, he'll lay it back. Connor McDavid winding up the speed. In comes McDavid. Oh, what a move to the forehand!
Puck a bit. Ratty swivels it. Here's McDavid with an explosion of speed. Off the pipe. No, it's in.
Close to the goal. And it's knocked down the ice. This is going to be an empty net goal by the Rocket. Here. And it hit something, and now here's a race. Here's Bure. He's in alone. He's right in, and he scores!
Newman and fans on it. Pavel Bure, look at the speed on this guy. Oh, another great goal.
Sikta mellan benen.
var framför målet och bra passning till Bure i full fart. Vad gör han? Jo, han skjuter rakt på pass.
Here's McDavid, gaining speed. McDavid sweeps to the middle. McDavid, a shot, they score!
It's hard to believe how fast these guys go when they're changing direction, especially McDavid, you know, because he's a bit bigger. Bigger guys look slower often than they are.
Shots for flying again. Bure has him jumping here in Tokyo. Coming in, great move, scores! Quickly back the other way. Connor McDavid. McDavid cutting from the net. His backhand scores! Derek Ryan was out in front. Look at McDavid steal the puck from Hanifin. Here he comes, scores!
Trying to walk into the corner, but he's turned it over. And back the other way comes McDavid. McDavid cuts in, scores!
24 seconds left on this power play for Florida. Orlev nearly picked one off. There's Bure, full flight. He's flying. Shot, score!
Bure is way closer in these game situations to McDouble, but honestly, in this example, he stopped skating just before the halfway mark in between the red line and blue line. He easily could have knocked off a couple hundreds there.
On the ice again. Here comes Bure, trying to get away from Albaline. Score! From the Canucks. Bure down the right wing side against Sikora. Comes in. Nice save by Flaherty, and then last moment to turn them around. Here it is. Watch the left arm right there. There's the pull down right there.
Took it away, pass ahead to Bure. Bure in front, shoots, he scores! It was partially blocked on its way to the net by Slager. Slager, rink wide pass. Bure going in. Hardy trying to stop him. Bure in. Beautiful play. The presence of mind of a goal scorer. Left hand comes sliding out. Here's a lead pass for Bure. Bure going in. Scores! Connor McDavid. McDavid right down the middle. McDavid centers in front. It goes off Ryan into the net.
Just no chance there. That should have been a penalty, I believe, with the arm into the body like that. Here's McDavid. Wideman is back. McDavid to the net. Poke check by Elliott. Penalty shot.
And reorganizes. Look out. Here comes McDavid breaking in for a chance. He scores!
Okay, there's a McDavid goal where he got hooked down, so there you go.
So one man.
Bure has him jumping here in Tokyo. Coming in.
Убегает, его цепляет, но Павел убегает.
McDavid winding up the speed. In comes McDavid.
This was in the 94 semifinals.
Lost it to Pavel Bure, coming in on goal, right in, scores! Great goal, Pavel Bure.
Play Bure with great hands. Oh, dipsy doodle, move it up, right up top shelf over the glove. That's a tough chore in itself, feeding Potvin high over the glove. Right here, Bure takes it on the toe drag. Wait, right upstairs over the glove of Potvin. What an outstanding play.
Into Bure.
In this one, Bure's going to do a backhand toe drag into a forehand toe drag.
Pavel Bure sweeping in front. On the backhand, now forehand.
Yeah, you know this one.
Settled. Watched carefully by Lindell. Across to McDavid. Moves to the outside. Works his way. What a goal! Wow!
His ability to pass the puck gets you thinking, okay, where's he going to put it instead? Right around Hayes' hand, up and over Ottinger. He's such a threat with the pass.
Notice the similar path McDavid's on, except this one, the lane is closed. Lane open.
Sometimes you just let the picture tell the story.
Lane closed. Aaron Ekblad lays down and blocks the lane. This guy doesn't even have a stick and McDavid goes the other way.
Had to clear that puck, Louis. McDavid shooting.
Bure working against Snyder, and Bure with a good play, and they score!
Here's Bure with an inside toe drag that he changes to the outside. This is in his rookie season.
Hold his stick away, and he just chopped the stick. Chopped the puck towards Patrick, and then Adams was right there to tip it in.
Here's the McDavid line again. Connor makes a move, gets over to the net.
This one's pretty fancy. He slides it in towards his body with the tip of the backhand. Okay, this one's not a toe drag. It's more like a Datsukian kind of deep. I remember Lemieux doing these before, too.
With Hyman. Looking. McDavid. Hands it low. Shot score! Trickle through Carter Hart and Connor McDavid. Inside.
This is a Datsukian Deke prototype.
Back in over the line, Bure works up the middle. He shoots and scores! What a shot by Pavel Bure!
Bure moves in on the goal. Stalenkov expecting him to pass. What an incredible shot by Pavel Bure. The defense actually played that well.
McDavid moves in. McDavid goes upstairs. What a goal!
Honestly, these goalies in their low butterfly positions these days, McDavid just says thank you.
Nugent Hopkins. McDavid creeps in. He scores! Short side stinger.
6, and they fall into 26 best. Here's Bure, goes short side, scores!
That being key. And then as Pavel Bure he'll find the smallest of holes on the short side.
Get down in the Florida zone. Flips it back to McDavid, swings wide, takes the shot, scores!
I think he banks it off the goalie's left skate. 5-hole.
And that's a goal.
Very quick transition. And from an impossible angle, they have a goal. Yep. Bure puts it in, he shoots from anywhere.
Okay, I think I'm just going to add this one. This was a perfect opportunity for a backhand or to do one of those through the leg shots, which most people probably today would have thought of. Honestly, this versus a through the leg shot, you'd have to be a lot faster and more agile to pull this off.
Hyman had a swing at it, sets up Draisaitl, and he sends it one wide, then backed in by McDavid. Awful Forsberg, the Senators.
From up top to Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. McDavid towards the net. Sharp angle shot and in over top. The name tag it in, we used to say, for Connor McDavid. He puts it off the shoulder.
Second power play for Edmonton. McDavid looking to tie it right here. Short side, and he does!
Side, he almost just lays it under the bar here. Good activation by him. Watch this. I mean, he is right on the goal line when he lets this go. But the whole time he's got his head up, never...
Just missed, trying to go top left corner. Here's McDavid, banking one home!
That one might have been the toughest. Wow.
Oiler quintet, and we are underway with McDavid pouring in.
Put it to the net and good things will happen. I mean, honestly, the goalie should have had that one. I mean, isn't that what butterfly goaltending is for?
Into the slider right there was Hennigan. Bure will go across.
Vela. A pass quickly for Bure, dancing around McGillis. Bure to the puck. Bure signing a shot. He scores! He can score from anywhere. Hat trick.
Okay, so this goal, Bure makes a nice flip pass over the stick, cross ice, gets the puck back, banks it off his skate, and then goes into the corner to take a crazy sharp angle shot over top of the goalie.
Just sees it, and then look at this shot. Look at this shot.
Pulls it on net. He scores! The hat trick for Bure! Thank you, Vancouver! This guy's unbelievable!
Playing on the outside, watched by Bure. And now Bure intercepts the pass, and off he goes again. Zezel trying to make it a 2-on-1. Bure all the way, scores!
You can't do that when Pavel Bure is playing high. And now it's a 2-on-1. There was going to be a penalty right there on Zezel. Now Bure takes it around, goes around Wilkie like he wasn't there.
Moved by Bouchard out at center ice, and McDavid out of the box and to the attack. He'll swing through. Connor McDavid scores!
Pavel Bure. Bure across the line. Bure in the slot. Bure in front. Shoot. Score!
Pavel Bure. Bure skates in front, fakes the shot, walks in. Oh, what a goal! Pavel Bure faking everybody up, including Don Beaupre.
Nugent Hopkins. Speaking of outlaw pass, McDavid cuts in, waits, tucks it home. Connor McDavid, a virtuoso.
It's a 2-on-1 as the Minnesota Wild get a little aggressive, but watch this.
That's like a reverse Forsberg.
Stick handle, stick.
Incidentally, Bure did that before Forsberg, back in juniors. We don't got time. This is what happens against McDavid when you try to hold the line in the neutral zone. Sheesh. Getting caught.
At center ice to Nedved. Nedved over the line, right circle pass. Oh, here comes Bure, right out in front. Shot! Score! Beautifully made. Boy, you can't leave that guy alone. He's got too much speed.
Robert Dirk ahead to a streaking Pavel Bure. Pavel powers his way in, who scores. What a goal by Pavel Bure.
Here is McDavid. Way up the middle by Ferraro. McDavid driving in, upstairs, scores!
The D-man, when you tried your best, but your best wasn't good enough.
To Draisaitl, return feed to McDavid. Getting around Ekman Larson. Here is McDavid! He scores! What a goal!
And Chason will get it out through center for Connor McDavid. Trying to get around Ekman Larson. McDavid, he scores! A short-handed beauty for Connor McDavid. And it's 1-0 at
the boards and up to center. McDavid hustling. McDavid cutting for the net. Upstairs, far down, goal! Korea gave it away to Nedved. Checked by Soleil, gets it to Bure. And Bure's on the move. Rangers changing. Bure around Lucas to the net. Score! Oh, baby.
This was a 4-on-4. And Steve Ruchin back there, who's a forward.
Leaves it there for Cavallini. Cavallini is checked by Bure, and Bure races after the puck. Bure against Hatcher, trying to go around the defenseman. He does! He scores! Beautiful play by Pavel Bure as he used his speed to get around Hatcher.
Well, Don, this hurts more than the check that Shane Churla took.
Lost to handle Nurse. Now 2-on-2, McDavid time. Forced out wide, around Cole with the net, short side, Connor McDavid!
Oh, the backhander for Bure with a burst of speed. Bure across the line, works wide on Stevens, who trapped at him. There'll be another penalty. Bure off and in. Pavel Bure.
I don't think Bure actually scored this one. It was that other guy, but whatever.
Panthers have regained the lead.
And 1-on-1 on Scott Stevens.
Went just wide of Cam Talbot. Now speeding the other way. Here comes McDavid. McDavid.
I always think of this move when cutting in, putting it under the stick as the Fedorov move.
He's turned around. Back quickly comes Pavel Bure, right side and center. Over the Winnipeg line. Moving in on goal, right in. He's shooting. Great goal. The boards in the spot, Scatcher. For McGillney in front to Bure. He got Boy, you talk about hand-eye coordination.
Camilleri, pass to Draisaitl with McDavid in front. Tip for David, save, put in by Nimitz. The Oilers respond.
Connor McDavid drives the net.
You got to be thinking fast there.
This is eye-hand coordination at its best.
Wow. Plays it back down to Nugent Hopkins. He finds McDavid. Walking in McDavid with a chip. In, shoot, scores! Connor McDavid!
Fell down. Lindros works it behind the net. Picked up by Anders Eriksson. Bure bats it in!
He does. He waits. Nobody picks him up.
McDavid in. Letestu shoots. That's blocked before it got through. Then Gibson made a save. Bouncing puck, they score! But watch as he banks this one up and over the goaltender. Kessler can't get his body in front, and McDavid.
Lume with room, fires a shot, they score! Tipped in at the side of the net by Bure. That's number 51.
It's a poke at it, and now here's Bure jumping on it 3-on-2. This is where he does his best work. Passes off in the shot by Wendy, save, rebound, Bure scored!
This is the best one of these, I think. Bure gets this rebound right out of midair while moving at high speed. It's just the speed and lack of time and space to pull it off.
Picked up again by McDavid. Straight up the middle. McDavid in. Scores! What a goal!
I mean, I am a Canucks fan, so I don't know why Hughes can't skate more across to cut him off. He's a fast enough skater. The other player is caught going the wrong way, but he does try to lift Connor's stick. Hughes actually does touch the puck, but unfortunately knocks it right back to McDavid here if you look closely.
Flames still have the power play. Will for 45 seconds, and now Bure has a chance. Right in front, backhander, scores! Pavel Bure!
Now you look at the effort that guy makes, and he's not even a defenseman. That's Theoren Fleury, 5'6". And he comes across, look at that grab attempt.
Knocked away by Hennigan. Breaking out.
So that's a forward Kovalev. He's got no chance, but still, once again, slash hook.
Across the board. One to strike. Lagesson could have maintained. Breaking free is McDavid. Right around through to the net.
There it is again. That look across totally messes the D-man up. But he stops skating for just a moment. McDavid gets in clean.
This is the end. Smidge too far for Henry. McDavid corrals the puck behind the net. Moves out in front. Dishes. Shooting.
Drew Doughty with an absolute beer league play right there.
Here, Connor. You can take the puck. I have to go home now.
As he pilots through, McDavid keeping shooting.
First off, it's a 3-on-3. Both guys for the Blues are playing pond hockey here, and the D-man is Jordan Kyrou, who ironically beat McDavid in a fastest skater competition. Yeah, look at him.
Here, little fake, and then boom. Up over top.
I mean, it was a good shot, obviously. But
finds its way in the net. Fought his last game against LA.
McDavid will have his opportunities. He drops the net. McDavid back in. Upstairs. Scores.
It goes back to the neutral zone.
yeah, this one the Shark player doesn't even seem to try, so what do you expect?
Connor McDavid, you get that much ice for...
Three great chances for Mike Pekka in this third period. Now, here's the steal by Bure. He's hauled down, a penalty.
Got a piece, then Bure gets it through the legs of Chelios. Chelios is going to get penalty.
Yeah, the defense is going to run into each other kind of and open things up for Bure.
Here's Bure, splits the defense, walks in, shoots, scores! Pavel Bure, number 17 on the year.
Now, in regards to that last one from San Jose, I just expect the defensemen to at least try and use their stick a bit.
We're just underway. On him. 96 didn't bring him much luck. He hurt his knee, he hurt his finger, he hurt his back. And here he nearly hurts the Anaheim Mighty Ducks. And he was hoping a penalty might have been called, but the play was allowed to continue.
Nugent Hopkins throws it down to McDavid. Steps around Hoffman, works back in, scores! What a goal by Connor McDavid!
Hey, McDavid, can you follow me on Instagram?
Connor McDavid moving in with speed. He shoots! He scores!
Honestly, the defenseman closer to the boards totally bites on a little head fake, goes over and bumps into his own defenseman who is coming over to McDavid. It's kind of like this play almost, except here the D-man was running off for a bathroom break. In McDavid's case, it's the head fake, and at that speed, sometimes you can get mesmerized. McDavid, McDouble, McSheldon, McJesus.
things starting to build for Edmonton, and he just takes this and walks through 4 Los Angeles Kings.
That was not 4, that was 3. Ugh, I hate when they do that.
Walks on the line. You can see the extension by Van.
Scores! Connor McDavid! A fantastic length of the ice drive, and it's 4-3. McDavid will hand off to Ceci. Poke free by Kane, and now McDavid, what a spin, the recovery, the shot, the score! Connor McDavid! It's not real!
Yeah, I think this announcer sometimes goes a little overboard here.
He is the most. He goes down, spinorama.
And that was not a spinorama, that was just spinning around and happening to pop up where the puck did. I mean, even McDavid couldn't predict that defenseman was going to skate right over the puck.
Doesn't even miss a beat, and then buries it.
Puck out of the zone. Hanifin stripped to the puck. Here's Connor McDavid driving in. McDavid looking, shooting, scoring! Connor McDavid!
Great no-look shot by McDimples. Super fast stick handling, but ruined by this horrible soccer announcer call.
And McDavid on the move. Look at him go.
Gets it out in front, scores! Yakupov!
Oh yeah, passing.
By McDavid. McDavid brings it right back in. Connor McDavid! Draisaitl scores! Maneuvering, McDavid takes it from him. Nifty move to the middle. A shot from Draisaitl.
3-on-3 overtime suck.
McDavid winding up across the blue line. Here comes Connor McDavid. Draisaitl scores! Boards picked up by McDavid, who gets it back from Bouchard. Heads to the net. One-timer scores! Draisaitl now. McDavid on his flank. McDavid moving in. Dropped it back. Draisaitl!
Sedin level right there.
I thought this was going to handcuff him. I didn't think he was going to pick this up. But was I ever wrong? It's right there. And
Drops it off for Bure. Bure now on this line, gets it across. Steno scores!
Now, Bure may not be the passer McDavid is, but he's closer than you'd think. Looking at the stats, it's going to be very misleading. I mean, Bure didn't exactly have a handful of super snipers to play with. And he is more likely to score goals, but ability-wise, I mean, he was trained in the Soviet system. What do you think?
It's Pavel Bure wearing number 10 now after last year was so bad. Here's Bure right wing side. Drop scores! OJ! There's a finisher.
There's a finisher, is right. Speak of the devil.
Working off the boards. His pass intercepted by Owen. Here's a 3-on-1 break for Vancouver. Pavel Bure carrying the puck. Ojic's going to the net. Bure to Ojic. He scores! Gino Ojic.
How the hell did you score 16 goals in 1994?
Pavel told me to go to the off post, put my stick down and close my eyes, and that's what I did.
Tell us one thing about your good buddy Pavel Bure that we don't know.
He's a lawyer.
For real?
For real.
Graduated from law school, Russian law school though, right?
No, he was studying while he was playing, and he did it.
Are you guys still buddies?
We'll be buddies till we die.
The middle finds Draisaitl, moving in with McDavid. McDavid knocks it down, centering pass, Maroon has done it again! Patrick Maroon, his second goal, it's 2-0.
Fishing off, Nugent it's one-timer, Draisaitl, and then this rematch.
To work in deep. Slavsky trying to stay with him. Bure takes it.
Huge aerial bank pass.
Adams coming for the net. He scores!
Everly right in front for McDavid. Kick pass to Nugent Hopkins. He scores.
Look at these soccer skills.
His first goal of the season.
More Warrior chance in front.
May not have noticed McDavid had to elevate that. This is Bure doing no-look McDavid-style passes.
Batted away, Lynch from quick handle. Bure comes with Jelena. Bure coming with point, trying to catch it 3-on-2. He's open. Bure drops it. He scores! Pavel Bure! A great look to his right.
Bouchard to McDavid in the slot. Draisaitl.
Tough battles in the old Northlands.
Look out. Here he comes. Connor McDavid in, great pass, scores! Leon Draisaitl finishes it. Another dazzling burst from Connor McDavid. Man for Kochetkov. McDavid a steal down the middle. Ditch! Hyman hat-trick!
watch this move though. Head up, toe drag right around Brent Burns. You can see.
I don't even know how he thought of this idea.
Get in quick. McDavid in front of the net. Turn, great pass, great goal!
In their last 11 games coming in. Here's a beautiful.
Some more Sedin style behind the back passes.
There's Holloway set up by McDavid. And the newly formed top line clicks.
Rebound, Draisaitl.
Cut it back. McDavid, beautiful pass. Backhand score. Zach Hyman. What a look from Connor McDavid from .900.
Bure with a nice play to Lindros. Now Rudzinski. He scores!
Boards. There. Bure sets up Lindros, who sets up Rudzinski, and talk about a shot.
To catch Bure. The shot and a pad save made by Weeks. Bure keeps it in. Nifty move. Centering pass and a goal! Mellenby!
Here, Bure, watch what he does. He swings the puck around. Little bounce off the boards, takes a cross check from Cairns, and the puck ends up in the net.
And they're still mounting their own. Pavel Bure brings it in. Bure drops it to the point. Shot! Score!
Makes the little hook here, a la Gretzky.
Off McDavid to Draisaitl. Looking to get it back to McDavid. He swivels away from Dubé in front. Scores!
Skinner, in my opinion, allowed his team to stabilize.
Here's McDavid. Beautiful skid move.
This is one of the best plays McDavid ever made, easily.
Just watch McDavid go to work here. This bouncing puck, a little chop into the neutral zone with speed. The Savardian spinorama backhand pass.
To center. Here comes Roenick. One man to beat. Roenick in on Gdynia. A spinorama. He's around him. He's in. He scores! Jeremy Roenick! A great move.
None of these would be goals with the current skill in net. Well, let's look at a couple examples with Bure against Patrick Waugh and J.S. Giguère.
On the line again, now for Bure. He walks in. Bure with some time. Shoots. He scores! What a shot! The hat trick for Bure. You're going to have time. And Bure again. That is just a great shot.
Converts it to forehand. To the goal line. Rantanen in. He scores!
The right pad on that. One mark again to the slot. Deflected right to the side of the goal. Bure scores! Oh, the patience.
Defense was weaker back in Pavel Bure's days. Bure scores while getting tackled. Meanwhile, McGillney gets suplexed.
No more microwave dinners and saturated fats. A patient, better driver.
Deflects again, high over top of the net. Russ Courtnall races to the corner. He moves in front, takes a shot. It's behind McLean, and McLean swung his arm back to knock it to the corner. It bounces in front of the net. McLean is still down. Players poking away at it, and finally it's kicked to the boards by Babbitt.
Trip here. Leg trip. Holding. Cross check. Slashing. Cross check. Hooking and holding. Slashing. Spearing. Kicking the guy's feet out. Roughing. Punching a player in the face. End result, no penalty was called. Keep in mind this is an extreme example, but yes, it was definitely more like this then, and there are many other examples of play like this, especially in the playoffs.
Wayne Gretzky's stick bob, I believe.
With the extra ice and 4-on-4 and how smooth he is with the puck into those open spaces.
Big hit in front of the bench.
And it was
a high
Hughes.
stick against that caught Hughes, it looked like.
And right in front of that Oilers bench, and Hughes.
Blatant high stick.
We did have a look that you could see a visible cut on his cheek.
Hughes gonna need a tetanus shot.
Previous 4-on-4 playing time. And now there you see it. There you see the cut and the blood streaming down his face. Of that conversation with the officials.
Look at McDavid. Just look at him.
Some pass ahead. Bure gets to the slot area. 2 inch run. And maybe a penalty won't. Parkinson gets 2 for high sticking.
The Bure one was even worse because at least the ref acknowledged that it was a penalty, but only a minor despite a glaring cut.
The rule is the rule of what's going on. He's looking for at least 4 minutes.
Leaks into the empty net.
Pavel Bure just delivered quite a check. He's going to get a penalty for it. You have to wonder, is Wells cut? If he is Bure gone? Or is it 4? Yes, I think he's gone. I think he gets a 5-minute plus a game misconduct here because Jay Wells was cut. Yes, he does.
Aggressive, yes, but there's hardly any blood on the guy's nose.
Crowd does not realize it yet. Andy Van Helleman has gone to the penalty box. Here's the announcement.
Pavel Bure, a 5-minute major for high sticking and a game misconduct.
The foul made on was upended. He goes right on. Here's Bure doing a
trick or two, and the backhander went up high and
The defenseman, here it is right here, watch this.
The way Bure does this too off the backhand, almost everybody does it nowadays from the forehand. It seems more generic.
Vanek walks around Postman.
He also does them through the legs into the skates. You don't really see that much. I used to be the guy that could do those moves in street hockey.
Center ice, played by Bure of Vancouver. Bure with a gorgeous move.
And some of them, like these two, aren't even necessary at all.
3-on-2.
This one by Ben Eager was a good one, though. But here's what I'm talking about. Watch this Minnesota player. Totally wasting time. Pointless move. Guy in the corner's like, whoa, did you see that move? It's pointless. Now here's a good way to do it. Pass was behind Bure.
Linden leaves it for Bure. Bure works back to the point, still controlling it, moving into the slot, trying to go to his forehand, he scores! What a great move by Pavel Bure!
That's before, you can speak really any words in English. You have to have that type of charisma.
Now McDavid, he goes right down Broadway and scores on a backhand.
Keeps it in. Pavel Bure. Niedermeyer picks him up again. Nemesnikov throws a pick, and Bure is boom, loose, and scores! What a goal, Pavel Bure!
The red-hot Pavel Bure. Head fake outside, back inside. Again, another fake on Terreri.
From Montreal, as Louis talked about, they want Matheson and Booley out against this man. Connor McDavid to the net and scores! Brilliantly drawing it back to his forehand and tucking it home for his 26th of the year.
Tino Ojic with Cliff Ronning and Pavel Bure. Bure, number 10, cuts to the middle. Backhand shot, he scores! The rocket has put the Canucks within a goal.
Leaking through center, stripped to the puck by Fiala. And Fiala is stripped by McDavid. McDavid pulls the trigger, and he scores!
Bure returned to Vancouver finally to play in the 2001-2 season on a game that was pay-per-view. Talk about lame. What a way to score, though.
Devastated by that, and I don't think he ever recovered. And then a number of others.
If you do have the puck in the neutral zone, you don't know where he's coming from, and he'll strip the puck away from you just like that and turn it up high.
Big rebound. Panthers can't get to it. Now Kozlov does for a huge scores!
And McLeod will turn and fire it down the middle, and that could have been a breakaway as McDavid knocks it down, and he's working over to Jamont. Spins, waits, still waiting, gets you one-timer and scores!
He's one of the best in the league, taking it off of an opponent.
He's really good at these spinning behind the back passes, just crazy moves. I think he whiffs on that pass attempt there. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but okay, sometimes I've noticed, like the other day against Vancouver, McDavid down by the net on a power play and nobody goes to him.
Все-таки придется оставить Буре с шайбой. Смотрите, один он сейчас рвется к воротам. В большинстве по-прежнему находится Ванкувер, естественно. Олунд. Могильный, по-моему, это был опасный момент. И Павел Буре, хет-трик.
Again, the Kings can't clear. Ojic with it. He gives it to Pavel Bure. Bure in front, shoots, save. Craven got pulled down, and a penalty coming up against the Kings.
2 games, Bouchard. Feeds down low, McDavid near the net.
I hate LA, but
Moves it home, and he scores!
Around Oman, back to Ekholm. Here's Draisaitl.
come on.
Front Hyman backhander stop. Draisaitl scores on the rebound.
Draisaitl scoots it out to Bouchard. Down low to McDavid, hard in the net. Puck checked, and Omark's got it.
Okay, fine, Nebraska tried to do something, but it was even strength.
Really dangling now.
And Mogilny did exactly that. Bure turns, his shot was blocked. Gets away from one and another. To the line, he's going in there. Finally, back Kane. Finds McDavid. Whirling dervish. Check our future offense. Here's McDavid looking to free.
Trying to help this offense right now for the Russians. Pavel Bure is gone away, and he's created a little more trouble than he needed. He was fortunate to have that one bounce right back to him. But look at the room. Look at this skating prowess from Pavel Bure. He's going to go. He's still going.
Pavel Bure. Вот Павел Буре. Снова шайбой. Его атакует Нумменин. Вот там проходит Нумменина. На этот раз.
Played back to McDavid. What a beautiful spin move. 2 men around the edge. Crowd booing and awing here. And there's the move by McDavid. Stick handling it alone.
In this older race, Bure is slightly slower, but here we get a view of him going blue line to blue line, which is 1.783 seconds. And in this McDavid race, he's at 1.466. But when converted to 58 feet, it's 1.70056. That's pretty close, which means most of the difference in these relays is in the corners. That's where McDavid wins it. He's powering through better than Bure is and most anyone. Incidentally, Bonjour was faster than Bure in this race.
And suddenly, it's hard to breathe. Now and then, I get insecure from all the pain. So don't you bring me down today. 'Cause you are beautiful, no matter what they say. Words can't bring you down. No, no, no.
To Leon Draisaitl. Now McDavid. Draisaitl cuts to the net. Shoots and scores.
Draisaitl finishes. He's the one that starts it down low to McDavid and then just elevates short. Pass was midair, now picked up by Draisaitl to McDavid. Back to Draisaitl, and they score on the power play.
He does pick off this pass. Draisaitl with Ratty, drop pass, McDavid back to him, scored. McDavid now trying to get by. He already does. He's got Draisaitl with him. Back to McDavid. He scores. Dynamic duo. Shot out in front. It comes to McDavid. McDavid turns. Draisaitl lets it go. He scores.
This one's one of my favorites. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then, oh, I am.
Power play goal.
Kick it to the corner right onto Bure's stick. Bure drops it off to Lume again. Lume ready to go.
People who diss old goaltenders, remember Dominic Hasek? The guy could stop you in his sleep. He just did.
Meso far corner, looks for Bure, touch pass to the line, held in nicely by Brown. To Bure, far corner. Feeding, rounding at the dot, back to Bure, trying to cut in there, the slap shot and a save by...
9 seconds of this first period. Pavel Bure to Ray Whitney, back to Bure, back to Whitney. These two guys are just a little dangerous together.
Rangers staying close to him.
Could be in the takeaway section.
Stick and took it out again. Now Craven to Bure, one man to beat. Can he beat it? Coming in on Zubov. He's got him. Right in. Score!
Second intermission. We'll answer your emails here on Fox Sportsnet, foxsportsnet.com, keyword Florida, and we'll answer your questions, get your comments as well. Bure scores!
The one thing that clearly happened
10 and 96.
out of this relationship was an accusation that he had refused to play.
Bure couldn't have done the Michigan. He couldn't do that back then. How could Bure not do the Michigan and this guy from some college state could, you know? Well, there is no footage of him doing the trick, but when you think of his flipping it over the net attempt, and also this, done when he's about 52 years old, then yeah, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't have been out of reach.
McDavid around the board for Kara. Back to McDavid. McDavid.
This defenseman assumed his teammates had McDavid. this defenseman assumed wrong. In terms of the game being slower back then, I mean, this example right here, we saw this earlier, but these two defensemen are doing everything they can.
And look at Tempo Newmanen and Mike Lawler. Newmanen can't react in time, and that's where you have to chop the guy down.
You got to get a piece of Pavel Bure to slow him down.
By Cahoon, stretch play, McDavid. Back late is Pionk. McDavid, a shot, scores!
Puck left at the line, and away come the Panthers. Bure with speed. Bure, quick shot, scores! Here's a lead pass for Bure. Onside. Pavel Bure moves in.
Against Carolina. First period power play. Zubela finds Bure. He finds the back of the net. It's 30. It's 1-0 Florida.
Kulak loading up. McDavid, a drive, scores! This game is tied!
Okay, we all know this one is a default win for Bure, because McDavid's only taken 3 slap shots ever, I think.
It's a superb play by Martin Brodeur. You see it's a planned play.
Here comes Bure. Let's a rocket go, scores!
Brendan Witt, who's out there right now with Clee, the other. The late penalty. It's going to be against Washington. Here's Bure showing speed. Bure scores! That's the final regular season home game. The finale against the Bruins. Wednesday night, quick shot, scores!
What a gorgeous day it was in Vancouver. When the sun shines here, it's spectacular. Here's Bure. Great crash! Scores! There it is!
Yeah, but people don't really take slap shots much anymore because the game is too fast.
So too did Dylan Strome. Ovechkin with a rocket. He scores!
Slap shots are awesome.
Crowd is still buzzing.
David on the draw. Bure winds and fires. He scores! Right side, Bure.
You can find comments on Reddit, Bure being nominated for the Hart Trophy and not really being as worthy as Pronger or Yager. Some people will say about Bure and the Panthers losing in 2000 to the Devils. The Devils were a great team that year that went on to win the Stanley Cup, and the Blues were the best team in the regular season with Chris Pronger, part of why he won the Hart Trophy, yet they lost to the worst team in the conference, the San Jose Sharks.
David on a penalty shot.
Regained the lead for the Edmonton Oilers. Building speed, attacking, shooting, and scoring.
Ahead to Bure, splits the defense, moves it on goal, stopped by Damian Rhodes. And there's a penalty being called, an interference penalty. And there's going to be a penalty shot. Here we go. Don Koharski spoke to Bure. Now he's spoken to Rhodes. Here comes the rocket from center. Crosses the blue line, moves it on goal, shoots, he scores! Been a long time coming.
Last game that he played, he stopped Isbister. Bure against Falcoon on the penalty shot. He scores!
Bure has the NHL record for penalty shot goals with 7.
Here comes Pavel Bure on Patrick Lalane. Bure scores!
To a tie. Loose in front is a chance here for Yager. He shoots, scores!
Jaromir Jagr was 44 years old, and he led the Florida Panthers in points.
Built away from the end mark, and now here's Yager closing in. Yager mishandles, gets the shot away, he scores!
Okay, so final thoughts. I mean, obviously, I think McDavid is the more complete player.
Goal tonight, tried to get 10 there, was blocked by McDavid. And McDavid felt that. He's going to limp over towards the bench.
We didn't get too much into defensive play and checking, back checking. I mean, McDavid's been accused of cherry picking and floating around lots of times, but that's one area that he would do better. And although I wanted to focus on offense, obviously, in this video, I did have a number of plays from Bure I could have put in, but yeah, McDavid. I'm sure has tons of those. I mean, he's not a Pavel Datsyuk, but Around the rink, McDavid's faster. On a straight line, it's a lot closer. Acceleration-wise, Bure was really fast. Maybe McDavid's faster. They can both handle the puck at high speeds. I think McDavid stick handles more, and I would say is even faster there, at least on a consistent basis. I think more people do that, especially when you look at shootouts. Has a ton of moves. I think Bure is more creative, more like a grandmaster chess player, whereas McDavid's more like a supercomputer. It's more like these pre-programmed ideas. It's hard to explain, I guess, right now. I mean, McDavid is pretty creative. I think McDavid adapts a little better to situations when he's one-on-one or one-on-two or whatever. Although, on the other hand, he may go to the net more and have a bit more confidence there. He's bigger. Plus, he's not afraid of getting, hooked and slashed and cross-checked face first into the boards like Bure might be. I mean, we saw him in that one play where a guy held him and it twisted him around and he smashed into the boards against Philadelphia. I mean, that's a pretty rare play this day and age, especially for McDavid. Obviously, he doesn't have much of a slap shot, but he doesn't need it. I think McDavid is arguably the greatest player of all time. And I know there's some MacKinnon fans out there, but we'll talk about him in another video. McDavid doesn't play on the Colorado Avalanche.
The speed burst, one stick handling. Oh my goodness, what a goal!
But as for Bure playing in a weaker era, I think I explained that a little bit. In some areas, this is a tougher era because I think overall there are more players who are slightly faster. Bigger is debunked completely. That's not true at all. You can look up stats on that. I've got that in another video. We'll have a link. I mean, the goalies are bigger. They're basically basketball players now. I think team speed is faster these days. There's a bit better system there. But on average, in the 90s, you had a lot of people took longer shifts back then. And by taking shorter shifts, you're just going to have fresher players coming out and better work ethic, more speed. But in areas where Bure might not have scored now, where he would have there, if there's better players now, he's going to be playing with those better players who can feed him the puck better. So there's that too. And you could also go on about lighter equipment if you want. Oh, and no two-line passes. The game is designed for this kind of play. Oh yeah, subscribe.
He showed great acceleration and speed.
He's definitely got good moves, definitely fast.
Great acceleration, it's just incredible.
Play just great, so fast, beautiful to watch.
And Bure showed he had moves as well.
Very nice. He's going to be the Rockets.